Hey, what's happening, guys? I was on the scrap before, and I look out the window and I see this gorgeous Karmann Ghia here, and I said, but I don't know, I was too lazy to get off, and I'm recovering from a hangover because yesterday was my cousin's wedding, so I drank quite a bit too much wine, mostly red. But I'm glad to come back on the other scrap that at least was air conditioned to come back and document this, because not only is this a gorgeous classic car, but not only that, I hate to say it, but I don't see many classic cars anymore on the streets. Really, it's like they've disappeared, and for many reasons I've said in other videos of other classic cars that I filmed. When it gets to cars like this, you know, 70s and older, you just don't see them really anymore because of many reasons. Parking issues, degenerates, vandals, lots of reasons, you know. So it's really cool to see this car. Well, for one thing that struck me, number one, about it is that gold color is beautiful. It's just perfect for a car like that. And what year do I think it is? I would say probably about 70, 69, 68. Actually, no, wait. No, sorry. I think she's older than that because she doesn't have any side marker lights. So the side marker lights were like mandatory from the American government specifically for safety. The side marker lights, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the little lights that are on the sides and the front and back. Those wheels are really interesting too. I'm gonna come back on that in a moment. It's funny too because a couple of months ago, I filmed one of these, a black one in Montreal North, but it was dirty. It was looked like it just came out of storage. I love how they have like on the Beetles, they have like those bumper. It's like a bumper guard, you know, like carried over from the 50s, eh? And this model, by the way, this car came out, I think, in 59, I think it was. Look, even the script is gorgeous. Why is the battery dying? It's kind of also cool to get this now late in the day, you know, and beautiful church here in my hood. The street is all repaved. Look at that stance, eh? By the way, I think the guy who owns this might have had a Scirocco before, because I remember seeing a Scirocco here before, but it was kind of rough. Look at those wheels. Where did those wheels come off of? I don't think I've seen many wheels like that. Damn, is this thing ever nice. Beautiful automobile. I'd love to go for a ride in one. You know, I've never rode... Jesus, you know what? I hate to admit it. I've never rode in a vintage Volkswagen. I mean, and I mean vintage, I mean like, you know, I don't know, over 40 years, you know. Beautiful automobile. You know, it's funny is that the nose, the way they did the nose styling, it kind of reminds me of a Studebaker from, you know, 50, 51. I mean, what a work of art. I mean, it was designed by Pininfarina in Italy, speaking of vintage. So, you know, it's, I don't know what to say. I'm talking so much. I don't know. It's withstood the test of time, I guess you could say. I like how they have the fuel door here, right here on the top. Very bizarre. You got to be really careful gassing that up because then you could spill gas on the fender and the hood, and then it goes on the chrome, and that. Really amazing specimen. See, I think it says it right here, Pininfarina. Right? Am I right? No, it just says Karmann. What the hell do I know? What am I, a Volkswagen expert? Holy cow. Just fabulous automobile. Fabulous. Even though they're unsafe, because if you don't know anything about Volkswagens, the engine is in the rear, so. But really cool to see that, because other than this, what do I really see parked on the streets is old vans, old Chevys, GMCs, Dodges, 80s, 90s, 70s. Very cool stuff. Very glad it's still here. Very glad to document it and bring it to you, you know, because it's you know, as I always say, you know, here today, gone tomorrow. Oh, by the way, incidentally, in case you don't watch every one of my old car videos, my mom had one of these for a brief time. She learned how to drive in it, and I seem to have a faint memory of my brother and me in the back seat. And then she sold it quickly after because it was just rusted out. And I remember she said to me recently that when she put the listing on in the Gazette or whatever newspaper, apparently the phone wouldn't stop ringing. She sold it, like I think within a day. So, how's that for a classic styling, eh? Can't really say the same for this, can you? Oh, Oh, that goes along well with things, doesn't it? Indeed. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.